Hello and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. I'm starting off with the January 2020 reading, the monthly reading that I usually do. Of course, for the start of the year 2020, we jump into the reading with the sign of Taurus. Taurus, beautiful people, beautiful souls. Let's see what January is in store for you guys. Now, in the month of January 2020, people, you guys are ending some connection of some sort, okay? The Eight of Roses or the community in the reverse. So, this connection, whatever had been, whether it's a personal relationship, a professional contact, a friendship, anything that was a part of your community at one point in time is coming to an end. Chapter closed, finito. Okay? And because of that, guys, y'all were worried about this portion in your life at a certain point. But now, when you're closing that door, you're not worried about it anymore. The thinking man in the reverse. Okay? Your energy, whatever the worrisome situation was with regards to this connection you had in your life, like I said, professional, personal, friendship, anything, whatever that community part of the story was that you were holding on was giving you trouble at a certain point in time, you have taken your leave from that worrisome area or the troubled area that had kept you blocked or stuck in that place where you didn't want to be, and yet you had to be there. That area is coming to an end, people. Because right now, in the month of January, you're discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth, Taurus, which means self explanatory, which means that you know what you want in life from now on. Nothing more, nothing less. What you want in life, what you desire, what your goal is, what your ambitions are, what your true self is calling you out for is what you have discovered or you will be discovering, and you stand in the light of that truth. And for which, whatever you have to close, you're closing. End. Finito, like I said. Okay? Now, because of all this, people, what is happening is you're finding yourself back once again. Play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay? You're getting into the mode of knowing that everything in life that you had perhaps longed for, or you had liked, or you had thought it was yours, had to end. And it had to end because of a reason. Because there has been a reason for this end that you have called for. Because you have discovered the truth that you need to be yourself, you need to have fun, you need to be truthful in who you are, where you belong to, what you really want in your life going forward from the year 2020, people. Okay, so this is the truth, this is the hidden truth that you have discovered. And something that you had not belonged to, it had been troubling you, something you didn't like, and yet you were kind of stuck in that energy. That chapter is closing. And in return, what is happening is you're discovering success and growth, which is what you're embracing from January of 2020, people. Okay? You're listening to that success and growth, people. You're listening, your mind is free, your spirit is free, your body is free, you are tension free, stress free. And that's why you're able to listen. You're able to understand. You're able to get your vibrations right because the challenging times of the thinking man is over and done with. You're no longer worried. You're no longer stressed out. You're no longer feeling that kind of burden in your life that you have to, kind of carry with you an emotional baggage, a baggage that had kept you in the Three of Sword energy. A hurtful thing, something that really was not yours, and yet you had been keeping that alive, which is what you're closing in January of 2020. Okay, let's see where this reading takes us to. More messages for Taurus, please, in here with regards to their energy for the month of January 2020. So something, Taurus, something, like I said, it's different for different people, but something in your life that had been very painful, it had been hurtful, painful, grief, sorrow, everything that you had been suffering, which had kept you under a lot of pressure because something that you didn't want, and yet you just couldn't close that door to it, automatically. You just couldn't shut it because somewhere there was some kind of responsibility, maybe something that you had to shoulder. You were not just able to close the door and walk away just like that, which is what you're doing in the month of January 2020. And look here, people. I just love this. The 1111 card, the Four of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Look, you're opening a new chapter, people. You're shutting the door, being very humble about it. Your pride has suffered from wherever you had been stuck. You had a lot of ego issues that had kept you bound, had kept you chained in that situation that you're ending. Because now in the month of January, you're opening your own door to your own security, your own happiness. You want to be alive. You want to play with that. You want to have fun in a place which is secured, full of life, full of energy, where there is happiness, where there is love, where there is contentment, where there is abundance and prosperity, the Ten of Cups. It could be a family situation I'm looking at for Taurus right now, or my spirit is making me look at. A family situation that you were there, Taurus, but you were not able to close the door for whatever rhyme or reason. You had longed to be gone from there, but you were not just able to shake off that responsibility that was tying you down. So in the month of January, guys, in the new year, you are closing that old chapter to open a new door in your life where you feel secure, happy, a family situation. Maybe some of you are untying your knot from an old domestic problem, getting a divorce, moving into a new relationship, going into a different area, into a different direction in your life, people. Okay? And this is what had kept you really anxious. Very, very anxious that you want to do it, very restless about this situation that you wanted to shut the door, move into a different direction in order to find your own balance, the Chariot in the reverse, guys. Okay? In order to find your own balance, releasing yourself from a very toxic situation, the Devil in the reverse. Releasing yourself, shutting the door where you know that the place you were sitting in, a home front, I would say it's more of a home front situation. The place that you were sitting in had no balance, had no reciprocity, had no love. Okay, and now you're going forward to opening a new chapter in your life because that old chapter had no passion, had no flame, it was full of deceit. Seven of Swords. Yes, it was full of deceit, and you're moving away from that situation in order to open a new chapter in your life, taking charge of your own self, taking charge of your own kingdom. It's the divine masculine energy for people in the twin flame connection that I'm tapping into, guys. So wherever you are, you're coming back to life, Taurus. You're coming back to life, okay? Excuse me. You're moving away from a very deceitful area. You're bringing back your own strength. You're bringing back your own joy, your own happiness, because an awakening, the Tower. You have realized that the old community was full of chaos and brutality. And you're moving away from that chaos, the brutality, because you have learned to believe in yourself, Taurus. You have learned to accept your own truth, discovering the truth. You have learned to accept the light of that truth. You know what you want for yourself, your power, your strength, your freedom, your happiness, your contentment, your prosperity, and your life in totality. Month of January 2020, and this energy, people, has been lingering in your zone, Taurus, for those that I'm tapping into, has been lingering in your zone because you have been awakened for quite some time. And this has been creating the Nine of Swords, has been creating that trouble area because you have been wanting this to be there with you for a long time. And yet you were fighting with it, you had known about the truth, but in January 2020, you're actually catching on to it. Really, you're actually catching on to it, and you're no longer worried, because earlier you were kind of worried about the situation because you didn't know what would happen when you close the door, and now you're closing it because you have awakened to the realization that you need to bring back your stability. You want to be grounded, you want to be really fertile, you want to enjoy life in its full form, people. Okay, leaving behind the past harvest, not investing in that anymore. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're looking forward to a new harvest, you're moving forward to a new area, a new journey, a new focus, a new direction, a new life, and that's your emotional maturity, the Page of Cups that's coming into your life, people, where once again you will be taking responsibility, the Page of Coins in the reverse. You will be wanting to take responsibility towards a certain new direction in life. For some people, like I said, opening a new chapter means taking responsibility, making it happen, grounding yourself financially, having enough in your pocket to not only feed yourself, but also with that group or community that you're now going to open up in your life with the 1111 card of security, happiness, prosperity, abundance, and fulfillment. Free will. Okay, it's all about your free will in the month of January of 2020, guys. Taurus, free will. Oh my goodness. Gracious. Are you serious? The Two of Cups and the King of Swords with the Fool. Yeah, you're making the decision. You're not only making the decision, you will be going with your judgment, with your decision. You're cutting through all the BS, people, okay, to look at life in a different way, because now you want to take that leap of faith towards this justice. You want justice. You don't want anything else in your zone, Taurus. And that's why the King of Swords is here. Your rational, your logic, your sense of understanding is very, very wise. Very wise. And that is why you are being able to shut the door, because now you're ready to take that leap of faith towards justice in your life, people. Okay? So it's a beautiful energy, but at the same time, you're being very humble about it. The Six of Wands in the reverse. You have realized your flaw, people, of the last karma of your world that you have closed, or you're closing, or you're going to close. You're being very humble about it. You're not putting the blame on anybody for all the folly. You're not blaming the world. You're not blaming people. You're not blaming anyone. You're probably taking the blame on your shoulder to say, yes, what I have done maybe was wrong, but what I'm doing now is going to be the right one. Okay? So basically, you're taking the judgment call upon yourself, As the hermit, you have done the soul searching with regards to the toxic energy or the third party situation or a karmic situation, people who had been your last encounter with the with the eight of roses, the community card. Okay, somebody you're freeing yourself from, but very humble, being very humble. Okay, some very toxic energy, very melodramatic energy, very very possessive energy, somebody who was holding you in your chains, somebody who was not letting you free, somebody who was blocking your road to success, everything that you have ever wanted in life. You're being very humble about the situation because you have done your soul searching, while you're shutting the door to that old chapter in your life, Taurus. You're making sure because now you're putting an end to everything else, death in the reverse, to be victorious. You're ending the internal and the external struggle, people, and that is the challenging times which is coming to an end. Okay? You're ending that internal and external struggle with the five of sword, not being blocked, the two of sword in the reverse, not being blindfolded about your own truth in life. What you want, what you deserve, where you want to go from here, what you're bringing back in your life, what you want from now on. What is the new year bringing back to you, people? Okay, so that is the reason your wheel of fortune is turning, because your confusion is ending with the moon card in here. Okay, you're ending that old confusion, that external internal battle to turn your karma. You have done the soul searching to turn your wheel of fortune, not being blocked emotionally, mentally, anymore with regards to your truth in life, Taurus. With regards to what you want in life, with regards to what you deserve in life, with regards to what you want to bring back in your own zone, people. Okay, and all this is because of the 1111 card. You will be juggling a little bit here and there with regards to this energy, because there could be money involved with regards to the third party situation or the karmic encounter which you are closing, the three of pentacles in the reverse, people. Okay, so you could be juggling with a little bit of financial constraints in here for some of you. For the others, you could be juggling a little bit here and there to stabilize and bring about a stability in your own life with regards to your own truth. But that's a part of your life. Everybody has to do it, so you're no exception to the rule, Taurus. But you will be able to juggle very efficiently, because the Queen of Swords is showing up in here. Okay, who is going to give you your intelligence, your rational, your logic to walk into the new situation in the right way without any emotional block, without any emotional, mental block with regards to the close of this chapter, people. Okay, so you will be very efficient, very, very efficient in your decision making ability, in whatever you're closing and whatever you're opening, the journey you're moving ahead, being unawakened to the other things that might disrupt you or had been disturbing you before, because now you're looking to be admired. You want to admire yourself. You want to be a part and parcel of a good tribe, a good community, a good soul. Could be soulmate connection, could be twin flame connection, could be love connection, but whatever the connection, doesn't matter, people. And what you are doing is you're numbing out the old feelings to recognize yourself, your own truth, people. You're settling down in the month of January 2020, people. Okay, so you will be numbing out the old, the toxicity, the negativity, to recognize your truth, to recognize what you want in life, to recognize what you want to bring back in life in the real way. Okay, so being awakened like a true spirit in the real way, Taurus, is what I see from this reading. And here, not being blocked by any other this stressful situation, taking charge of your own life in the right way, receiving reception, receiving the right vibration from the energy with regards to what you are closing and what you're opening, family and big dreams. The four of wand people. It's a family situation because you have been observing the situation for a long time. Whatever the door that you're closing. So now you're going to open another chapter for some people, okay, that I'm tapping into. You're going to open another chapter with regards to a family situation with the 10 of cups and here showing up right in the beginning because you have been silently observing yourself for a long time, Taurus, where you had been dreaming with regards to a situation that can bring you back your life in the right way. Okay, and that could be a new situation, that could be a new foundation, a new family situation that a lot of you guys will be opening in order for you to move forward from the fall, from whatever had fallen in your life, guys, from whatever you have lost, to surrender that loss, okay? Because spring is going to come next year from 2020. Spring is coming back in order for you to cross the barrier of that karmic relationship. Okay, so whatever you guys are getting ready for, people, will happen in spring because that barrier will be broken with regards to the karmic connection. So from January until say about March, you will be crossing this barrier. You will be crossing out from this third party situation, the toxicity, the negativity, because now what you're bringing back is your free will, the truth that you're discovering for yourself in the right direction, Taurus. Okay, so therefore, in the month of January, this preparation is going to start off, is going to kick off. Okay, whatever you have to surrender. For some people, it could be a job situation, for some people, it could be a domestic situation. But whatever that situation that you're preparing to put an end to is going to happen in the springtime, which is not too far away from the month of January. Okay, so a month here, a month there, or a month and a half here, month and a half there. But you're getting ready from the month of January to leap into the new situation, Taurus. And that is what I have for you in the month of January 2020. It's a stage of preparation. You're getting ready to close that chapter, to finish it off, to kill it off, and to start something fresh and new for yourself from the period of January of 2020. With that, I end my reading. Thank you so much for being a part and parcel of my YouTube channel. Love you guys. Take care. Khuda Hafiz. Goodbye. Namaste. And see you soon once again.